Squad signing on.
Merry Christmas, Tuna. This is Thurston Wheelis.
And this is Arlo Struby.
And this is the Wheelis.
Struby, happy holiday report.
First off in the news, we have the finalists in OK Christmas yard display contest. We've all been waiting on this one.
We have.
And leading the competition as usual is at the home of WH and Barra Carp. This year, the Carp's yard display is titled The Christmas Hall of Fame and consists of a traditional nativity scene complete with live sheep. The Holy Family is shaped out of hard plastic and lit from the inside and surrounded not only by the wise men and shepherds, but the crowd also includes Santa Claus, Bing Crosby, the Grinch Who Stole Christmas, and Natalie Wood. Still in the running is Dee Snavely with her gigantic Christmas tree constructed out of aluminum pipe and the color of bloodlines. Oh, what a heavenly light.
You can see as far as Dewey County.
It draws buds in December.
It does.
It does.
It does.
Oh, the heat it puts out is awful. And still in the thick of the competition is a controversial entry over at the duplex with Anita Goodman and Helen Bed. That entry is titled All I Want for Christmas and consists of 2 life-size cowboy mannequins stuffed inside huge Christmas stockings hanging off the front porch balcony. A lot of folks are upset by that one.
Sheriff Gibbons tried to arrest me and Helen.
He thought he had the double homicide.
He did. Next up, the local chapter of the Smut Snatchers of the New Order is offering a $50 award and a copy of Reverend Spike's new book, Cleaned Up Deuteronomy, for any information leading to the arrest of the infamous Christmas Phantom, who has wreaked havoc in the very true area for years. It seems just last night the Phantom started again, loosening all outs of community Christmas tree, right before Garland the Crump was sing All Holy Night.
She's still not over that hurt.
She's not.
She's not.
So, if you have any information about the Phantom, give Barra Carp a call over the Smut Snatchers of the New Order. She'll be running the organization for Reverend Spikes out of prison. Next up, on a somber note, the Coda Baptist Church, in conjunction with the Drop Back Punk Club, will be conducting a 24-hour prayer vigil and a copy of Reverend Spike's new book, Cleaned Up Deuteronomy, also. But it'll be for head coach Raymond Chastain's tries for the 3rd time to pass Texas State Teachers Competency Exam. Once again, this time he's going to politics. So get down there and pray.
Well, Oilers, you never know what you got till it's done.
You don't.
You don't.
You don't. You know, folks, it's such a joy to be out here in the Greater Tune area when that Christmas spirit starts to take hold. It is. I get all choked up inside. You've always been so emotional.
I have.
He has. Next up, which one was it? The much trouble Tuna Theater production of The Christmas Carol will go on as planned, according to artistic director Joe Bob Lipsy. Joe Bob, as we know, has become a local legend for his innovative staging techniques which provides the Greek tragedy Medea set in Yazoo City, Mississippi, in which Medea's husband leaves her for a waitress in Cincinnati, forcing her to strangle her kids, rather than let them just grow up a Yankee stepmom.
That Joe Bob is creative, fellow.
It is. You know, A Christmas Carol will be traditional staging according to Joe Bob. It says that all financial contributions will be chipped in to pay for the theater's overdue electric bill. But City Secretary Dixie Dewberry says that if they don't pay it by Christmas, they'll be singing in the dark.
You know what it is, Arliss? Dixie's still upset about last year's musical. Joe Bob said she was too old to play the Mamie.
And she's over the water.
She is.
Happening too. Remember when she cut off all that at the homecoming game right before halftime?
That poor little twirler had a baton 30 feet up in the air.
She did. Got her right below the eye too. Thurston got those farm reports?
Oh yeah, it's around here somewhere. I don't know where. Ronnie! Well, I hate when they have to make it up. I know that cantaloupes were higher than a city skirt and there's something not supposed to eat. Oh, well look, here it is. Looks like beef unchained, pork unstable, and chicken uneventful. And there's not a thing on here about sow bellies. Well, let's just go to a commercial break from our sponsor, Dee Snavely of Dee's Used Weapons. Merry Christmas, Dee.
Holly Jolly Christmas to you too. This is Dee Snavely asking you, do you know how dangerous day and age to ride unarmed in a one-horse open sleigh? Well, lay your fears to rest because Dee stepped to the ceiling with weaponry for your home, car, and workplace. God forbid during this joyous season that anyone listening will become the victim of a Christmas theft. Now, wouldn't you rather shoot someone than watch them run off with your new toaster? I know I would. So whether it's a stun gun, judo gloves, or old-fashioned switchblade, when you come to Dee, you have a holly, jolly Christmas in your criminal, silent night.
Thank you, Dee. Now, folks, if you can't be with your family this Christmas or your loved ones are driving you right up the wall, plan to come down to the OK Christmas party and cover dish supper.
You know, Thurston, I've got every year since me and Trudy got divorced, and I've never had a better Christmas.
I kind of miss old Trudy.
Yeah, I miss her. I miss her like a rash.
Now, Arliss, where's your Christmas spirit?
Don't get me started. Me and Trudy got divorced because of Christmas.
Oh yeah, that's right. I forgot.
She wanted to set a Japanese steak knives, and I got her a heating pad instead.
That's when she poured all that grapefruit juice into the Christmas punch.
You know, I was older too, and she poured God knows how much of it into the punch.
I remember it sure made you itch.
Itch, like the doctor made her mittens. Still have them on divorce court.
You did.
I did. Trudy, if you can hear my voice, you're too close! You're too close. From the local world news desk, Christmas Vines continues with no end in sight, leaving thousands of homeless in heck, I can't even pronounce the name of the place.
Must be way off.
Must be.
Well, this is Thurston Wheeler.
This is Darla Strudy wishing you a happy holidays.
This is Petey Fish speaking to you for the Greater Tuna Humane Society. I would like to encourage each of you looking for Christmas pets not to succumb to that urge to acquire an exotic animal. Because after a few weeks, the new wears off, and I end up with it. You may think it's cute to teach R-room language to that mine bird, but when your fundamentalist relatives come, that bird wakes them up at dawn cussing a blue streak, what do? You give him to me. That baby alligator's a family favorite when he's no longer than your finger. But 10 months later, when he hisses at your sister-in-law, tries to mate with your luggage, what do? You give him to me. Wild animals have mean streets, and I've got the stitches to prove it. Skunks are moody, raccoons are self-centered, and wild hogs have a zero success rate as yard pets. So say no to that wild animal. If nothing else, it'll cut your doctor bills. As my grandma used to say, give nature some space and won't try to kill you. This is Petey Fish speaking to you for the Greater Tuna Humane Society.
Jody, I'm not playing midwife to some pregnant cat. I have too much to do today. I have a smut snatchers meeting at noon. I have a Frito pie to make for the radio station Christmas party. I'm supposed to be at Coach Chatz's prayer vigil. Your father hasn't called today. I haven't finished decorating these Christmas cookies. And Stanley gets off probation on everybody thinks he's the Christmas Phantom.
I know who the Phantom is.
And when your sister finds out we have cats, she'll have one herself. You know Charlene's allergic to cats.
Maybe she'll pass out and you won't have to listen to her squawk.
Jody, if she does, I'll make you hold her feet up till she comes to. That cat is going back to Petey Fish today. Charlene, Renee, Stanley G, get down here now. I'm going to put on the Andy Williams cassette. Hello? Merry Christmas, Aunt Pearl. No, Hank hasn't called today. I think he's caught out in that snowstorm out down in Amarillo. Well, it's supposed to snow there sometime. No, Stanley isn't up yet, but he ought to be. All right, I'll send him over and calm down. But Pearl, I don't want him out in the public eye too much today. Not with all this Phantom business going around. Sometimes I wish Stanley would just up and leave this town. All right, and tell Uncle Henry I'll be back tomorrow with chocolate-covered cherries. No, I don't trust Charlene after last year. I root for kids myself. Yes, Aunt Pearl, I know it's a blessing you knew the Heimlich maneuver. Yes, I love you too, Aunt Pearl. Goodbye. Charlene, Renee, get down here now. Oh my God! What is that? It's a cat that's about to have kids, and when she does, she's going to the garage. So sit down and eat.
Ew, how grody. After seeing that, I'll never eat again.
Charlene, don't lie.
I'm not. And besides, being Joe Bob's assistant director in the community service comes first. Who has time to eat?
You have time to eat. Joe Bob's never missed a meal for you or anyone else from the looks of things.
Well, you do too, if that old Philistine Dixie Dewberry was threatening to cut your lights off on opening night, and you were the most brilliant director who'd ever lived. So don't knock Joe Bob, mother. He is the only sensitive person in this hole on the road, and if he moves back to Lubbock, I'll kill myself. So, there.
Charlene, Baptists do not kill themselves.
Well, I'll start a new trend.
Honey, how's play practice?
Awful, thanks to you and those goofy old butt snatchers. Who'd ever heard of a dirty word in a Christmas carol?
Mayor Carp says they're there. Smut snatchers are here for everyone's protection, and censorship is as American as apple pie, so shut up. Now, honey, I want you to stick around the house today. I want to take pictures of the whole family so we can put them up on Christmas cards next year. If I can get your daddy home long enough to sit still for one.
Well, I know what. How about next time Daddy passes out drunk in front of the TV set? How about we all gather around the couch and take a picture of that?
Charlene!
Now, wouldn't that look pretty on a Christmas card?
Why do you come over here and help me decorate this tree?
Ooh, that's a sick tree. Connie Carp's tree reaches the ceiling and has plastic icicles that look like real ass.
Well, Connie Carp's parents have more money than we do. Hey, don't throw the icicles. Ridiculous. Come on, help me decorate this tree. It's no fun decorating a tree by yourself.
I don't want to. I cannot afford to waste my artistic integrity on that pathetic little shrub.
Charlene, you got 5 seconds to get in the Christmas spirit before I hair lip you.
Bye, Mother. Happy, happy, happy!
Stop throwing the icicles. You get that meanness from your dad.
And speaking of mean, would you please tell Stanley to rinse the tub when he's through? I get totally grossed out every morning.
You be nice to Stanley. He has a lot on his mind.
That's impossible.
He's nervous enough about doing that part in a Christmas carol.
Well, I don't know why. He just stands there like he's a criminal in a lineup. Everybody knows he's a phantom. It's just a matter of time before he's back in prison.
He was in reform school. Your daddy was in prison.
The same thing.
Charlene, don't make me slap you this near Christmas. Here, why did you hang up this little snowman? Do you remember when you made that?
Ooh, I never made that. You say that every year.
I'll put it up right here next to Stanley's little license plate. Remember when you made that in reform school? Decorating a tree. It's no fun decorating a Christmas tree by yourself.
I wonder why Joe Bob has never been married.
Well, honey, I don't think Joe Bob is marrying kind.
Why?
Joe Bob has always been different.
What's that supposed to mean?
It just means he's out of the ordinary.
Mama, you are so cruel.
Now, honey, you know I like Joe Bob. Now, come over here and help Mama with the icicles. It'll be fun.
I don't want to. I cannot afford to waste my artistic integrity on that.
Say that every year, Charlene. Where do you think you're going now?
Well, I don't have to tell you everything.
Fine. You just stay going all day, young lady, and I'll block you out with the dogs. And you can get Joe Bob Litzy to feed you.
Well, thank you, Joan Crawford.
Hello? Hello, Ike. You may not want to wish me a Merry Christmas after you hear what I have to say. Yeah, well, listen, Ike. I want you to have my husband call his home. You don't know where he is. Well, I suggest you finish your Christmas brew and get off your Christmas butt and go find him. And I think you'll find him all right, because if you don't, the next message I'll leave will be with your wife, Ida. You remember Ida? And I'll tell her about that red-headed bank teller that you and Leonard and my husband and half the men in this town play poker with in Sand City. Now, I'm mad enough I had to leave the message at this nasty beer joint you're in. When I hang up and spray this phone down with Lysol. And if I don't hear from my husband by this afternoon, I'm cashing in his poker chips and yours. Now you try to have a married one. I'm a desperate woman.
It's the most wonderful.
Stanley! Dang, Mama, your mean trick sure showed itself up during Christmas time. You know that?
Didn't used to. I was called here this morning with your father, so stop complaining. Charlene's bad enough, and Jody's there in the pantry with the mean, pregnant pussycat ready to bingo any minute right now. If Santa Claus walked through that door right now, I'd set his beard on fire.
Now that is just what we need. A cat. A little moody, foul-tempered thing with claws and chest. Heck, we got that with Charlene.
Stanley, stop slandering your sister.
Actually, a cat's a step up.
Did you get your sister anything for Christmas?
Nah. They're all out of sheep dip.
Well, I went ahead and got her something for you. And Stanley, I hope no one we know is involved in this Christmas phantom business.
Mama, I've been at play practice every time the phantom struck, so just lay off. I've got an airtight alibi.
That's what worries me.
You know, you're just like everybody else in this town. I'm so nice to them, they treat me like
Stanley, don't cuss on Christmas. And that was real nice of you to hide your Aunt Ruby's new glass eye.
I put it where she could find it.
In the refrigerator. Stanley, in the refrigerator.
She shouldn't have left it out on the TV. I couldn't even watch Soul Train without that eye staring back at me.
Don't let your dad catch you on the Soul Train.
That glass eye didn't even match a good one.
She's always been frugal.
She's always been cheap.
Just shut up about that eye before I throw myself off the water tower. Stanley, I don't want to argue with you this near Christmas. Lord knows you do enough of that with your father.
Why don't you just leave him?
I do not want to talk about divorce at Christmas.
He never lets you play bingo.
Gambling is a sin.
He never takes you to the movies.
They haven't made a good movie since Audie Murphy died.
Did he get you that microwave last Christmas? No.
I changed my mind. You know, Ruby got one of those and all her body hair fell off.
Never mind, Mama.
Stanley, let's just try to have a decent Christmas. Here, this is your gift for Charlene. That new cologne. Compromise.
Oh, great, Mama. What were you thinking? Have you smelled the bathroom?
Can't do anything right.
Oh, Mama, it's okay. I'll wrap it up. But we ought to tell her it ain't deodorant. She'll lay it on like a crop duster. What do you want for Christmas, Mama?
Your father here.
Well, what's your second choice?
Hey, don't eat that. It's for the MYM.
When did we turn Methodist?
We did. I'm just getting some extra spending money. Now, come over here.
You know what, Mama? I'm tired. I can't do this right now.
Stanley, come over here.
Not.
Stanley.
I can't, Mama. I'm so tired right now.
Stanley, stand up. Stanley G.
I just woke up.
Hold this.
What for, Mama?
Stanley, I just want a picture of you.
Do this right now.
Stand still. Now, how do I work this? I was never good with technology. Okay. I think I got it. Okay, just smile. Stanley, smile. I'm not smiling for you. Just hold still, Stanley.
I'm not smiling for you.
3, 2, there we go. At least I'll have one picture of you at Christmas time. Stanley, please don't go to your last probation meeting today looking like a zombie. Wear a shirt and a tie.
I don't own a tie, Mother.
Stanley, you're killing me this Christmas. Now, your Aunt Pearl called this morning. She wants you over there. Something about a blue jay and her banty rooster.
Are they going at it again?
I guess. But before you head over there, why don't you help me with the tree?
Looks like Charlene's already done that. That tree looks like Baby Jane had to go on it.
Well, don't you want to be here? We put the star on top of the tree.
Just take a picture or something. I don't know.
Take a picture, take a picture. What has happened to this family? Christmas used to be so special. Now it's every man for himself. I can't even get my family home for a picture. Well, I guess the good Lord has other plans for us. But I think I deserve a little peace on earth. Who's calling me now? Hello?
Bertha.
Hello, Vera.
Bertha, what are we going to do about this Christmas fan? He's hit every house on the block, but mine.
I don't think about it much, Vera. We don't have a yard display.
Hold on. Let me. in his probation. I baked him a cake, but if he does mess up before the hearing, we'll just freeze it and have it whenever he gets out of jail.
You've always been thoughtful, Vera.
Oh, it's nothing. I just remembered why I called you.
Yes?
I know what's wrong with your Christmas tree.
Well, what's wrong with my Christmas tree?
Well, put on some coffee and I'll run over and show you.
No, Vera.
It's no trouble. It's just across the street. I'll be right back.
Vera. Lord, this Christmas is gonna take 10 years off of me. One child, 1 foot in jail. Charlene's bad enough, and Jody's there in the pantry with a mean, pregnant cat. Now Vera Carp's coming over to fix my Christmas tree.
Knock, knock.
Come in, Vera.
Oh, you have such a lovely view of my yard display from here.
Yes, we do.
Oh. I know what's wrong with this tree.
What?
You need to turn the bad side to the wall.
We did.
Oh, well, I know what. I'll give you all our old Christmas ornaments to fill those bare spaces. Get them all with me. She really doesn't appreciate nowadays.
Vera, have you completed your dirty word list for a Christmas Carol?
Well, of course I have. I'm head of the obscene committee, remember?
Well, what's the verdict?
Well, married gentlemen have to go.
Married gentlemen. Why?
You know those people speaking codes.
Oh, yeah.
And I am just an overheated downhill wreck about this yard display contest. We win again, we'll retire the trophy.
I know how much that means to you, Vera.
That trophy is so lovely. It means so much to me personally. Win 15 years in a row. Virgil? Leave that sheep alone, and they won't bite. You know, they say sheep aren't aggressive. All 3 of them in the yard display have bitten Virgil.
I guess they've had enough.
Well, I know how they feel. I have tried everything to keep him out of that yard display. Virgil, don't grab that sheep there. That's why he charges.
Vera, we should have him seen to.
We'll have him sheared and slaughtered by New Year's. And as for Virgil, we're sending him off to military school in Nova, Arizona. I pray they can do something with them.
Hope so.
Are you waiting for that husband of yours?
I'm expecting Hank any minute, Vera.
Well, you could just be waiting all day.
What do you think Dixie Dewberry's going to do about the lights at the lights at the Christmas Carol?
I think that if they don't pay the bill, they're going to cut it off. You know, ordinarily, WH and I would pay the bill, but Lord, times are hard. You could barely afford new cars this year. Virgil! Stop chucking rocks at the Holy Family! They've just been repainted! Drop the gravel! Behave! Now!
Oh, Vera, I really am expecting Hank sometime today.
Hold on, he's got the baby. Virgil! Put that baby down! You're gonna get shocked! That baby is wired with electricity! Put the baby down! I don't know I got that out. I need to go.
All right, good luck with the contest, Vera. Well, it's just you and me now, little tree. Charlie is just throwing icicles all over you. Guess that looks better. Whoopi, shut up, get off. I'm sorry, Arliss. I think that just means he likes you.
Well, you like me better. We have to get married.
Well, Chiquita's always been a little hyper.
I was just like her when I was a kid. Little ping pong ball head, marble eyes. But Yellowstone, hot guy in the first 10 minutes.
Oh, Arliss, that's terrible. Oh, would you like a cup of coffee?
Well, actually, I came by to see Hank. Someone dropped the ball off the radio station.
Well, he's not here right now. Where did they find it?
Can't say as I recall.
Well, I appreciate you bringing it back.
Listen, if it makes you feel better, I know just how you feel. I gotta run. I got lots to do before the party tonight. You come back. If you want.
I just might do that, Arliss.
Merry Christmas, Bertha.
Merry Christmas to you too, Arliss. No, not now, Miss Kitty, not
Get in here.
Yeah, Dee, I'm right here.
Right here in my rear. What'd you do with those jug grenades? I need a few more to finish trimming that tree.
Last time I saw him, your mom was bringing in the powder room.
Where?
The powder room.
In the powder. How many times have I warned you about that gunpowder?
You said they were duds.
Poor mom's confused. She thinks those grenades are pineapples that Johnny and Clyde snapped from California. Well, don't just stand there like a government employee. Get in that powder and find those grenades. Not even comfortable smoking in there. Slim fear that Mom will walk into that kitchen, picks a fruit salad, and blows all the way to Tierra del Fuego. Hey, sweep up whatever you spilled in there are. Pathetic. I thought when the sky turned black on my wedding day, that was Texas weather. Mama sort was an old man, but I wouldn't listen. Too late now. Come in, Pearl.
Merry Christmas, Dee.
Now, Pearl, we need to call you. Why didn't you yard display this year?
Oh, I'm throwing in the towel, Dee. Vera Carter will let go of that trophy, sprayed her with mustard gas.
Well, maybe she will, maybe she won't. That giant Christmas year there, it's gonna be pretty hard to top. But I really thought you had contender last year, that Christmas at Colonel Sanders.
It took me too long to get all the chickens in old elf costumes. Now, Dee, I'm here looking for a gun.
Oh, you had a gun.
Nah, I threw it away after I shot my second husband.
There's that sleepwalker.
Well, you should have told me that. Now, Dee, I need something to kill blue jays with.
Pearl, have I got the gun for you? This right here is a Canadian hummingbird Derringer. It's light, easy to handle, fit in your purse, and will buzz off an ounce of butt at 35 yards.
I don't know, Dee. Maybe a gun's too loud. My hands won't lay.
No problem. See if we got any poison bird seeds in there.
Poison's out. I quit using that after I killed Henry's bird dog.
Never mind, but fix me a cup of hot chocolate while you're at it, and don't scald that milk. Let me think.
Oh, Dee, there's snakes in your drawers.
Don't worry, Pearl. Those snakes are rubber. Great for tearing out pests. Sprinkle a few of these babies around the yard, and those blue jays will slow down and hit Oklahoma.
I don't know, Dee. I can't figure out anything I don't have to feed.
Some people are funny that way. I remember I put one of those rubber snakes in my sister's mailbox one time. Claimed to spit up on her hair loss, but Daddy's hair has always been so thin you can count it.
Oh, I've seen better hair in anchovies.
But back to your bird problem. I guess the only thing left is a slingshot ball bearing routine.
I've got all those marbles at home that I got for birthday kids when they were little. But Charlene swallowed so many I had to put them away. But I still got them.
That's smart, Pearl. One person's clerk can be another person's weapon. My mama always taught me that one.
Is Amy feeling better? Dixie said she tried to cut off all her hair.
She did. Her mom was going downhill every day. She nearly gassed us twice last week. Twice. Tried to fry her Rice Krispies the other day. Looking for a home for now, and I just tell you, darn near kills me. This morning, hops out of bed, said she's a phantom.
Oh, you have got to find her a home quick.
It's even worse. She says that you and Dixie Dewberry put her up to it.
Oh, no, never.
I tell you, Pearl, mine is the first thing to go. But let me get up first. She'd love to see you.
Oh,
Mama!
gee, don't disturb her.
Mama, Pearl Burris is here. Oh, Mama, now you're gonna mop that up. You remember Pearl? Pearl! Nah, never mind. Well, what scared her off? I'll just put that on the bill. Did you find them?
Find what?
The grenades. That's what I sent you in there for.
Oh, I forgot. When I found this old National Geographic.
Yeah, I'll bet. No, you sit here, look after the customers. And don't cross that line. If you were a cat, I'd have you fixed.
Hey, Petey. Hey, Fresno. Don't let Dee see Fresno. She shoots coyotes on sight.
Fresno's only half coyote and I've nearly turned vegetarian.
vegetarians too.
So you fall lately?
Not any big ones. What happened to your arm?
Oh, Fresno breast. I think it was just a little low on protein. I was wondering, you sell muzzles?
No, Didi says they're a waste of shelf space. We'll have a guard dog camp back.
Well, I gotta run.
Bye, Didi.
I would get back to the Mason tear gas department and put everything back into alphabetical order. God, there's no way to run a business.
Right on that, Didi.
And the milk's boiling over.
Uh-oh.
God, Mama swore I was marrying the original Mr. Lincoln. I was. Hey, howdy. I was fine till just now. Whatever you want, we're out of. Should have been a comedian, you know that. Take that as a compliment coming from the town joke. Some sheriff, waving that gun around for years and not going a notch on it. You're an example of wasted tax dollars. Well, what do you think about this? I'm repositioning on your bookkeeping records and receipts. Now, don't tell me someone went and taught you how to read. I'm doing some undercover work. Track down that Christmas file. I ain't showing my records to nobody. You might as well cooperate. If you don't, I have to come back to the subpoena. If you think I'm gonna let you come in my good bookkeeping, you better bring a Chinese dinner for 6. You make it darn hard for me to do my job. Darn hard. Need to use weapons. If we can't kill it, it's immortal. Well, hello, Daddy. Well, excuse me, Dad needs me call Daddy to plane later. What do you mean you ain't coming? Well, great. Why? He's always had that. Now, don't tell me they don't have antifungal creams back in California, Daddy. Well, you're still gonna come get Mama. No. I had her last Christmas. Yes, I know you had her for Easter. She still has egg dye in her hair, under her nails, and God knows where else. Man, but you know what? I have a Christmas wish for you too, Daddy. I hope Santa craps down your chimney tree.
Hi, Didi, are you busy?
Come on in, Pearl. Have a cup of coffee. Never too busy to chat with you.
Well, I thought you might be browsing with the last minute rush.
Business is always risky when the phantom's on loose. You be sure to thank Stanley.
I hope the cops don't catch him.
Sheriff Gibbons gonna catch a cold in the Klondike.
Well, Stanley, I really came by to see if you have any burglar alarms left.
Some last one yesterday. Have a problem with the prowlers?
No, nothing like that. I just want something to wake me up when my worthless husband comes sneaking in late at night.
Hanging out tomcatting again?
I tell you, Didi, it's hard to hold up when the whole town knows my husband's a joke.
Don't get me started. All ours been our wondering binge lately. You know, sometimes I wonder how such well-put-up girls like you and I could marry so bad.
So, Miss Grace,
Back to your hate problem. I can order that burger alarm for you.
nah, I'll just do what I've always done.
And what's that?
Unscrew all the light bulbs and rearrange all the furniture. Pickles.
You sure knew what we're doing when you go to the class with back in high school.
Sometimes you got to laugh to keep from crying. Well, I better go now. It'll take me a while to move that sofa. Merry Christmas, Didi.
Merry Christmas, Bertha. And don't sprain your back.
All right.
Frosty the Snowman was a jolly happy soul with a corncob pipe and a button nose and 2 eyes made out of coal. Frosty the Snowman is a man.
Now hold still, you.
Pearl?
Stanley, come on in. Sit a spell. I'm just out here trying to kill these blue jays.
You don't give up on those blue jays, do you, Pearl?
Oh, they're so loud they got my banty rooster upset. He's got the hens so nervous they won't lay. I'm losing egg money hand over fist. Now, Stanley, I want to talk to you.
What is it, Pearl?
Oh, Stanley, I'm worried. There was a white mule in my dream last night.
That's not a sign of death, is it, Pearl?
No, that's a white horse. White mule's usually nothing more than car trouble. I'd appreciate it if you'd look under the hood of that Pontiac before you go.
Sure, I'll be glad to. Hey, you know who I dreamed about last night? Remember that weedy dog you had that could spell?
Doc, the dash hound. Got him from Petey Fisk. Of course, at that time we didn't know he was a cat hater.
Ain't never seen anything like it. Just say the word cat and he'd go hog wild.
Oh, it got so bad I couldn't say cat at all. Started spelling it, he'd still go crazy.
He could spell cat.
Oh, we had a spelling dog.
Whatever happened to that dog of yours, Pearl?
Doc, Mildred Jean Perkins's cat killed him.
No. What was that cat's name?
Itty bitty.
Itty bitty. Now, who the heck would name a cat that size itty bitty?
That brain damaged child of theirs, Randy, wasn't around the head, and they still let him name that cat.
How did itty bitty kill dog?
Oh, she kind of rolled over on her back across the street and lured him right under the wheels of a Lone Star beer truck.
Shoot, it's a shame to lose a good dog like that could spell.
You know, it's a shame you didn't have your taxidermy license back then. You could have stuffed old dog for us. Oh, that's the only way to have animals, stuffed and hanging on the wall.
Well, they don't keep you up at night.
You're so lucky to have a skill, Stanley. Who should leave Tuna? Folks around here are going to keep you looking back. You need to go out and tackle life. Use your gifts. Don't be like me and waste a skill. Stanley, has your daddy come home?
Pearl, Daddy's never home.
Well, make sure your mom has a good Christmas.
Yeah, I got her a gift certificate down at the Conoco. 5 for your oil changes.
Staying out of trouble is Christmas gift enough. What do you want Santa Claus to bring you?
A bus ticket out of this black hole. I don't know. Out west would be nice. And your friend Dixie Dewberry ain't making life any easier.
How so?
Oh, she's making a fuss down at the Little Theater.
How's that going?
Shoot, nobody knows their lines. They're all playing like cats in a band. And Joe Bob's blaming the fan. Says he got everybody else so worked up they can't think. And they're all looking at me out of the corner of their eyes. I tell you, Pearl, I've had it up with this sorry excuse for a town. And somebody's gonna pay.
Now, Stanley, don't lose your head.
I'm gonna sneak into the 4-H barn and spray paint all the livestock. Let them hang blue ribbons on that.
Oh, Stanley, you don't want to do that.
And I've got me a defanged rattlesnake that's gonna end up in somebody's commode. I just don't know whose yet.
That'll keep it regular.
And Sheriff Gibbons better stop following me around like a bird dog he's determined to catch me doing something.
Oh, Buford Gibbons, he's loopy. Always has been. When he was a teenager, he would wet the bed at church camp.
No.
Oh, it was terrible. Got so bad we started calling him Rubber Sheets.
Rubber sheets. Rubber sheets Gibbons. I like the sound of that. Well, rubber sheets ain't gonna catch me doing diddly. Because as soon as this play's over, I'm gonna get him and get out of Dodge.
Oh, Stanley, I just had a revelation. If Dixie shuts off the lights of the theater, you won't finish your community service. Lord, she has to extend, that's all there is. Oh, I forgot about the Phantom.
The Phantom?
Never you, Max. Get Dixie over here quick.
Shoot, Dixie ain't gonna listen to me. I'm a felon.
Just tell her it's a red alert. Now go.
What the?
Just go. Hello? Is Sheriff Gibbons there? I'd like to report a theft. 4 of my Rhode Island Reds are missing. I just woke up this morning, they were gone. Oh, do you suppose it was the Phantom? You ought to drop by here more often. Those hens are my livelihood. I'm a taxpayer. Oh, you don't have time? Well, you find time if the Phantom stole your rubber sheets. Rat. Bird.
Pearl, why'd you send that sovereign hippie over my house?
Oh, Dixie, don't distract me. This marble's got that Blue Jay's name on it. Just a nose hair off.
Pearl, you're doing it all wrong. Gotta think like a person want to kill one. Sing to 'em.
Now, I never heard of anybody singing to a Blue Jay.
You never killed one either.
Well, don't feel like the Andrews sisters. Down in the meadow in a itty bitty pool swam 3 little fishies and the mama fishy too.
Swim, said the mom, fishy swim if you can. So they swam and swam right over the dam. Oh, dearly God.
They'll get the word out.
Maybe you should sing something more contemporary, Pearl.
My nephew Stanley has to be in that darn full play to finish his probation. It'll just ruin Christmas for everybody if he doesn't get off. And Rubber Sheets is watching him like a hawk. If he slips up once, he's a goner.
I'd like to help Pearl, but I can't. Why, if I were to let the little theater off their light bill, every light bill in the stinky little town would go and pay.
But,
That's where we Pearl. The type of people stop signs that do not litter signs. And if that money runs out, then the traffic would all snarl up and the little pile up to your needy garbage and hot rodders. Next thing you know, your insurance rates will go sky high.
I know that. Come on, Dixie.
Filth and disrespect bring crime, Pearl, which draws gambling and the mafia. The next thing you know, we're going to have pari-mutuel bet and liquor by the drink and parallel parking on Sunday.
Now, Dixie, all I'm asking.
Nobody, Pearl. If Stanley wants to get off probation, he can drag his work little butt down to the welfare office and lick stands for me. But Pearl is bad. There one is.
Don't sit under the apple tree with anyone else but me. Anyone else but me. Oh, you dirty bird, you.
Maybe he'll like Lamberti.
Oh, Dixie!
Ah, Pearl, you did it again.
Dixie, we're in trouble. We're in big, big trouble. Mimi Bird's been babbling. She told Dee Dee that the three of us are the Phantom.
Ah, she's gotta shut up. She's gotta shut up. We'll all be wearing striped pajamas. Pearl, this is all your fault. I told you. Mimi was the first when the crack she knew those guys caught 32. Don't you remember?
Now, Dixie, you just need to keep calm. You're too darn old to be paired through jail bars.
Don't you stick your finger in my face. I don't cry. I don't cry.
Rubber Sheets!
Oh.
Wait. We're just out here being old ladies. Lord, I think we're safe. Who's gonna believe an old woman like me with all that egg dye in her hair?
You know, my looks suspicious of that.
Well, he'll be on now. Can't be the Phantom anymore.
And that's always been my favorite part of Christmas. I guess our part is over.
Our bubbles burst.
It's our last walk.
It's the end of the line.
Adios, amigos.
Sayonara.
Point to skidoo.
Good night, Irene.
Good night, Irene. Good night, Irene. I'll see you
When?
Give me that slingshot. There was a rose in Texas, a fine side ever grew. Her eyes bright as diamonds, that sparkle like the dew. You can talk about your Clementine. Ha!
Bingo!
Never knew what hit him.
Nice shot, Dixie. We'll save it for Stanley and have him stuffed.
Squawk now, loudmouth.
You know, Dixie, I've been thinking. It ain't like the Phantom. She just up and disappeared because one old lady with cake color in her hair and 1 foot in the grave starts rambling.
You know, my lips was that.
So if the Phantom is down to his last train, it ought to be a doozy.
Ooh, I haven't seen that look in her eyes since you ripped the tubie off the Faith Hill or rack in Wichita Falls.
Oh, he claimed he was sick, but he couldn't even grow hair. Now we gotta put our thinking caps on. Only the best yard will do. She's had it coming for 15 years.
There one is. Sing, Pearl, sing.
You can talk about your Clementine and sing of Rosalie,
But the yellow rose Texas is the only girl for me.